the success of Ring of Honor respect is earned, I have got to say, I was looking forward to this pay-per-view so bad. Ring of Honor Driven, of course, it's on Friday night. An odd night for a pay-per-view, I think, Fridays. I've been told by a lot of people that didn't even know it was on, which is bad part of the advertising on this. But, there's a link there. That's the torrent for it. Go download it. If you know how to use torrent, go download it. It's fucking brilliant. So I'm going to go through the card as quickly as I can. A lot to get through, of course, so forgive me for rushing. But it started off, Erick, Stevens, Matt Cross and Delirious came out and challenged the Remorse Cup to a 6-man tag right away. Remorse, of course, that eventually got the win with a DR driver by Richard. This match was fucking awesome. It's at least a 3.5 stars. It's fast-paced. It's intense. There's some incredible moves in it, really is. I mean, just for example, Richard hits a tornado DDT off the apron to the outside, which is phenomenally good. Just for example, but all of them hit just awesome. The main point of the match is Delirious just getting completely owned, trying to get the hot tag to either Stevens or Cross. But yeah, and of course Cross hits the reverse runner, which I absolutely adore as well. Yeah, really good, right? Great way to open a pay-per-view, really good. After that, Austin Aries came out. He announced that he had a new contract to stand for Ring of Honor, signed a new contract, and then, oh man, one of the best chants I've ever heard. The crowd started chanting, "Fuck TNA." What is there any better chant than "Fuck TNA"? Fantastic. He then just basically run through why he loves Ring of Honor. Ended it with classic saying, "We are wrestling. Ring of Honor, we are wrestling." Fucking own TNA, just like that. Next up, Matt Sydal versus Claudio Castagnoli in a match that only decided this fucking markout central. This was a superb match. Really good. Of course, as classic Ring of Honor, loads of technical stuff at the start, loads of arm drags, each man hitting some fucking superb moves. Sydal hit a really nice swan dive over the top after Claudio gone for I think gone for like a running big boot or something like that, and missed, and basically gone feet first through the ropes, which is a nasty bump for a big man to take like that. So like I say, Sydal hits a swan dive over the top. But I've got some just crazy moves in this one. Claudio hitting a swinging face buster, which I've never seen before. Sydal hitting the most ludicrous head scissors I've ever seen, where Claudio chucked him up in the air. He spun around in midair, came down, and hit a head scissors on him. Awesome. But then a Dragon Rana got two, but then the win came out. Sydal hits the Dragon Rana, yeah? Claudio rolls through with it to get the 3, and the way it was just you have to watch it. You got to replay of it, yeah. You have to show it in slow motion because it was that fast. You're just like, what the fuck did I just see? Next. So yeah, that was another 3.5 at least. Probably knows it's 4-star actually. Yeah, definitely. Next was a 2.5, 2 3/4. BJ Whitmer versus Marufuji. On paper, this one looks like Sydal. Of course, I'm not a big fan of BJ Whitmer, but Marufuji I absolutely adore. It was an alright match. It had some nice spots in the German suplex and Dragon suplex by BJ. You got the classic coast to coast by Marufuji, which is a move that everyone adores. Super kicks and sliced bread number 2 got the win for Marufuji. But I have to say I'm not a big fan of BJ, and he's alright. I don't know what it is. I can't ever seem to. I don't know. There was just something about this match that I wasn't as keen on it as I thought it would be, But the next match I absolutely adored it, and it was very good. Pelle Primeau got absolutely owned by Brent Albright. He got so beaten down. I don't think Pelle even got on movement, to be honest. Albright just completely owned him. I mean, this was the squash of the highest order. The German suplex that Albright hit on Pelle was just the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. He got the win though. I don't know what he calls the move, but yeah, it's a military press. And as the guy comes down, he blocks on an armbar. Let's put it this way: Pelle was tapping before he even hit the canvas. It's 1.5 stars. It was a squash, but it was highly entertaining. Next up, though, what a match! Kevin Steen and El Generico versus the Briscoes. This was incredible. In fact, I'm going to give you this one exactly as I wrote it down in my notes. Okay, good technical start. Stiff shots from Jay. Head scissors, arm drags. Mark misses a kick into the by Steen. Double kicks in the corner by the Briscoes. Drop kick by Jay. Neck break by Steen. 5-foot drop, leg drop. Chin breaker and neck breaker by Jay. Nice brain buster by Mark. Dragon keeper by Jay. Knee drop by Mark. Samoan drop by Mark. Gets 2. Steen over the top. Clothesline over the top by Jay. Moonsault off the barricade is just a ridiculous spot. Double drop suplex on the chairs by the Briscoe. That was so nasty. Then Steen with a powerbomb on the chairs. That was just ridiculous, you know. Awesome powerbomb by Steen gets 2. Flips outside by El Generico. The best swanton I've ever seen. Jeff Hardy, go fucking eat your heart out, because this fucking swanton was amazing. It was so good. Tornado DDT by Generico. Death Valley Driver gets 2 for Jay. A Butterfly Spike Power Driver by the 2 of them gets the 3. Oh my god. It was so awesome. That's just the high spots. You know, it was so good. It was a nice long match. 4.5 stars straight up. You can't go fucking wrong with it. It really was fantastic. After the match, Steen attacked them with a ladder. That sets up the match. I don't know if you know. Man Up. There's going to be the Ring of Honor's first ever ladder match. The tag team match. Oh, it's going to be phenomenal. You know it. Next was another squash. Jimmy Rave versus Morishima for the title. Let's put it this way. This one went 3:56. Rave did get some offense in. He got, you know, a couple of, what, you know, once Morishima got into his flow, there was no stopping him. He got just, oh my god. Belly to belly suplex, missile drop kick, hamstring punch, and of course we got the drop back suplex getting the 3. It was a squash. I gave it 2.5 stars just because Rave did get some offense in. It's one of those stars like the Albright one. It was funny, it was entertaining. It was just, you sat there laughing because it was just so stupid. But, main event, match of the night, match of the year, possibly the best match I've seen this decade. And Truth Slayer, I respect you, but you're wrong. You gave them some 4 3/4. I don't think you might have even given it 4.5. I give this match 5 stars because I saw nothing wrong with it. I saw one flaw, and that was an Insegura that didn't connect. And even that, when it was done by McGuinness, even that Danielson sold properly. You know, this match was phenomenally good. Technical masterpiece, hard hitting. He got some ridiculous moves, and the finish, which Truth Slayer says came out of nowhere, but I just don't agree with it at all. I think they built up to the finish beautifully. And he also said there was some pacing issues in it, which I just couldn't see. I mean, like I said, I've watched this match 3 times. It was, oh man, the way that they headbutt each other to bust themselves, you know, they busted themselves open. Danielson especially had a massive cut down his face, blood everywhere. Used the cattle mutilation to get the tap out submission win. Excuse me, amazing. This pay-per-view is 9 out of 10, easily. This is the best pay-per-view I've seen in years. You have to go download it. When it comes out on DVD, you have to buy it. Because if it's anything like Respect His Earn was, Respect His Earn came with a whole bonus disc of matches, yeah? I'm expecting Driven to be the same, because I know that they taped a load of matches after. You must see this pay-per-view. 9 out of 10, amazing. Thank you.